This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast. I am Johnny, your DM and host, and we are a live play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast, currently playing through Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and we're just going to jump right into it. You can follow us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Please give us a follow, any app that plays a podcast, and on our own website at www.flyinglizardstudio.com. Got a couple of nice announcements to make at the break, so let's jump right into it. As the Trollskull Trio and Manshoon are talking out about the Stone of Golorr in the Yellowstone Towers. Hope everyone enjoys the adventure today. I will see you at the break. Have a lot of fun. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast, episode 15, season 5, Dragon Heist, where we had a lot happen last episode. You guys got a hold of some teleporter rings, or a teleporter ring, and went on a magical adventure across Waterdeep to the Kolat Towers. You bamboozled a spectator, convinced him so well that you actually were working for the big boss, and you got some information out of him about who is actually running the whole show, and you got the name of Manshoon. And then you also found out that the Stone of Golorr was being transported via courier to the Yellowstone Tower, which had a teleportation circle in the inner sanctum, which he has zipped over there, surrounded all by this maelstrom of another plane of existence. And just as someone was trying to communicate with Waywocket via the sending spell, you guys jumped through another portal to the Yellowstone Tower.
It seemed like the best idea at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Found yourself
Fast track that adventure.
Yeah. You completely skipped chapter 4. It was amazing.
Yep, hell with it.
You busted you picked your way out of the basement, made your way up to the top floor of the tower, where cultists of Bane were performing a ritual to mind control an editor of a broadsheet in Waterdeep. And as pointed out before, Adam was doing the Bane impression. Whether you agree with it or not, that's your own discretion.
Maybe it wasn't.
It was a combination, Bane and God. It worked really well.
Yeah.
I saw what you're going for.
I stand by my choices, listeners.
Of course. And you got into a pretty good fight where the cultists went down real fast. But Amalika got zipped by some flying snakes.
They are out of our manor. Like, they're dead to me. They're gone. They're evicted. I don't care. I have a healthy fear of them now, and they are no longer welcome.
I think after today, our alliance with or non-compete with the Zentarim is kind of over.
Well, I guess that also brings us to what we're being offered.
That's true too.
Oh yeah.
So after the fight, Amalika's shadow powers came out and saved her life. Also, quick correction, as Miles pointed out, we did a Constitution save. It should have been a Charisma save for Amalika, but you crushed it with your, anyways. And so as one of the cultists ran out for his life and was in hot pursuit by Waywocket and Yosef and Pizza Carl stayed in the tower. A robed figure came up the stairs dressed in purple and stars and unveiled his beautiful, handsome, brown-haired face and asked if they'd found what they were looking for. And after rummaging through the acolyte's pockets,
the answer is no, because we didn't bother to loot anything.
Didn't loot anybody. Thank you for the messages already. It's been less than 24 hours since that episode's out, and already people are pointing out.
Yeah, I had this, we had a guy to chase after. It was very important.
As a DM in my head, I was just steeping my fingers going, yes, delicious. And you got introduced to Manshoon. So as we come...
One of the Manshoons.
One of the Manshoons that you know about.
Yeah.
So as we come zooming back cinematic style over the stormy streets of Waterdeep into the Yellowstone Tower and the Castle Ward, we have Manshoon with this brown package, this brown paper parcel in his hand, and Amalika kind of just sitting there, still at 1 hit point, if I recall.
Yeah.
You back down to 1? I thought you were healed a bit. Oh, but then you were hit again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got hit by the stupid
Snakes again.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Snakes are a pain.
Because I was like, you're right. I did get more, but then there's a
went down.
lot of scribbles here, and this is all from last week. So
Yeah, 1 hit point. You know.
those little bastards did like so much damage.
They only do 1 point of physical damage, but they do 3d4 of poison damage.
That's
little goblins.
They only have 5 hit points. They're easy to take.
one did crit you as well. Which,
Yeah.
Yeah.
64 is nothing to sneeze at.
No.
But that's why you're a shadow sorcerer. You keep yourself alive.
And that's why we have Yosu.
I'm not in the room right now.
No, I ran away.
But
I did cure you, though, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I did
but
some
then
healing
I
light and stuff.
died again.
yeah,
and
I think you have
You just
one.
died all over again.
I think you have one spell slot left because you casted.
No, I've cast 2 spells.
Oh, really? You cast invisibility
And a very ineffective hold person. Didn't hold that person.
Oh, rats! All right, good to know. Good to
I
know.
burnt him.
Yeah.
All right, but as we come back, Manshoon is holding the parcel in his hand and says, "So I do admire the tenaciousness of your little group. I've kept my eye on you for a little bit. So what were you expecting to do with this?" As he kind of tosses the package up and down in his hand.
Well, I mean, if you know what that is, I suspect you already know what we were going to do with it.
Well, I was just wondering if you knew what this was.
I mean, you would think if we were coming after it.
Well,
You know, just hold on 1 second. Like, hold on a second. And like Amalika like turns around a hot second and calls for Waywocket and Yosef, just like, "Hey guys!" Like,
you have the message.
oh
again,
right. Yeah, I forgot I have that.
You could try to do it. You could try to do it subtly if you want.
yeah, you just give me a sleight of hand check. Should be near the bottom of your skill sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not terrible in this, so maybe, hopefully. Yeah. Oh. 10.
Ba-ba-ba. He doesn't notice.
Nailed it. So
This wizard's not so
Amalika
sharp.
is going to use message to wait, is that just a
It's a cantrip.
It's a
and you get
cantrip.
25.
Oh, it's just a cantrip. Okay,
and
yeah.
you get 25 words, something like that.
No, 25 words is sending. I don't know how much message is.
well, I mean, it's going to be short and sweet anyways.
It says you point your finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. You can cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target, and you know it's beyond the barrier. That's it. So it's just a sentence.
Yeah.
So,
I
I mean, Amalika is like, I guess, pointing behind her down to
you don't
where-
even need to point because you're familiar with
Oh.
Waywocket.
Okay.
You can just. use that.
She's just gonna basically be like, "Hey, get up here! Like, forget that guy. Get up here now."
Malika wants us up real quick. I don't think we should mess around.
Let's not mess around.
Are you bringing the cultist with you as well?
You take his feet. I'll take the head.
His arms.
I'll give you the artist Simber. Hiya!
All right, now let's leave him down here, and then we'll go up. Hopefully, he stays here.
So you just drop him down in the pile of garbage, broken furniture. That's
He is garbage.
Hold on, what do I got for this? Almost nothing.
If you have adventuring gear, or just like a regular adventurer's kit, you should have like 50 feet of rope.
I do have 50 feet of rope. All right. I bound his feet quickly.
Okay.
And
We'll call him-
his hands.
We'll call him grappled and restrained, and
Yeah.
it's, escape DC of.
Uh,
you don't even need to roll to do it.
okay.
You just no more use rope skill. You just do it.
All right, fair enough.
But you can see coming up the as you're coming up the circular stairs that Amalika is talking to like a figure with these purple robes that has stars kind of glimmering on them, and the character is definitely holding a brown package parcel in his hand.
Hey guys.
Oh, Malika, who's your new friend?
Oh, funny you should ask. This is Manshoon. He happened to find the Stone of Golorr in the cultists' ropes.
You're kidding me.
I'm not joking about that.
Eh.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite surprising. All my interactions with adventurers over my many, many years, and I think this is the first time I've seen someone not loot the bodies right away.
Well, we had
Just rub it in.
Yeah, we had a prisoner we had to chase, taking the living before the dead,
We have had a lot of very long days, and I'd like to blame sleep deprivation and alcohol poisoning probably a little bit.
Following up the longest day, this is also a 3-part podcast, single day.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
This is just going to be like the longest week.
Yeah, this is a part of the longest week trilogy. It's like tomorrow will also be 3 podcasts. Manshoon, I've heard so much about you, mostly today.
He was just, asking us about what we knew about the stone, he had a deal for us.
Oh, well, we like deals.
I like deals, but go on.
The Zen Tomb's always looking to expand its roster, and adventures are always a great addition to someone who is looking to acquire resources, items, and cash. So, I do know that Lady Silverhand has made you an offer of 5,000 gold pieces for returning the cash monies inside the vault.
That seems like a dumb offer from my perspective. Because the cash in the vault is worth much more. Am I wrong?
He's not wrong. He's definitely not wrong there.
We're bonding. And I like your cape.
It's like, thank you. He kind of gives it like a small twirl and a flourish.
Nice.
So here's my offer, is that we make you full-time members of the real Zentarine. And that from the monies recovered from the vaults, how about we add an extra 0 to that 5 and make it 50,000 gold pieces?
That would be more money than you could swim in that much money.
Scrooge McDuck that money. It doesn't exist in this universe.
I've tried it. It gives yourself a terrible headache if you don't land in right.
As much as I would enjoy more money, because this is an objectively better offer, and I assure you, whatever ethical questions that might arise of joining with you don't matter to me, but what does matter to me is, at some point, I will have to return to the cult of the holy absence of the Pooh-Bah Shaboo. So how long do you expect us to remain in your employ?
Oh, as long as need be, but you do have free reign to carry about your adventuring duties, no problems there.
And this won't interfere with our upcoming Winter Shield party, which I'm sure you've heard of.
I have heard of it. I'm very excited to hear about the results of it.
Wait, can you elaborate on that point?
Oh, just that it's going to be a social gala inside Waterdeep.
Thank you very much.
We've made some enemies and we're concerned.
I'm going to roll some insight on that sentence.
Sure.
Not the best insight ever. It's a 12.
Yeah, he seems like he's got genuine interest in the Winter Shield party.
We're so connected.
Yeah.
Is there a way that I can sort of evaluate how powerful he is?
Powerful, like physically, magically.
Magically, I guess.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Don't we just
not
know?
great. It's a 6. Oh, no, but that includes my... Oh, because all these modifiers went up. It's a 9.
A 9? You get a definite vibe off of him, and just based on the history of a wizard who's been alive and has the clone spell, you know that he's powerful. You just can't justify why he's powerful. It's like more rumor than substance type of thing right now.
Does it seem like we can kill him, or does that seem like a bad idea?
That seems like a very bad idea. Didn't we just get told there was like literal wars?
Yeah, but maybe he's one of the weaker ones.
Yeah.
To quote a very famous DM, you can certainly try.
Oh, no.
Are you sure?
It's up to you. You absolutely can. Yeah. You absolutely can. It's whatever you decide.
I don't want this.
So wait, why aren't you going to go into the vault? I mean, you have the stone. You certainly got us over a barrel here.
Well, I don't like to waste good talent.
So this is like an initiation ritual for you?
You could call it that.
What else could you call it?
test.
Uh-huh.
Get out your thesaurus.
Recruitment opportunity.
So you literally want us to take the stone to the vault and open it
Oh, yes.
by ourselves?
Oh, I fully
This
trust
seems
you.
like a really strong Aladdin Jafar situation.
It seems like you are putting an awful lot of trust in us, and even though I am used to people trusting me, loving me, following me, in love with me, and becoming obsessed with me, this really strikes me as a stretch.
Oh, please do not disillusion yourself, my dear Puabuian. But I do have fail-safes in place.
You know about Puabuia?
Yes, of course. I'm Manshoon. I'm one of the greatest wizards to have ever lived.
Nobody knows about my religion.
Oh, no.
What? I should have been listening to you more closely, I guess.
But I do have fail-safes in place that'll keep you on the straight and narrow, as it were, during your audition.
Like what?
Well, how do I rattle off their names without causing any concern? But Hadar, Harko,
Oh, yeah.
Martim, Alvin, that mule Favlin.
Are you threatening my mule?
Oh, I've already done it. I do.
Okay.
They are completely safe at the moment.
Uh-huh.
I've had them for a while now, actually, a couple of weeks.
Wait, you've had them?
Oh, yes.
What?
But I petted him yesterday morning.
You petted a version of them.
Are you saying that you have cloned Fablin?
In a manner of speaking, not an actual clone, but a good enough representation to keep you satisfied and
You didn't recognize Fablin?
He purred when I did the thingy with the ear.
Your magic is amazing, sir. We were completely fooled.
Everyone give me an Arcana check.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Fail.
Ooh.
19.
17.
17 and 19. Waywalk, you know just from working with other wizards, and Amalk, you just know through your own magical essence that there is a spell known as Simicarolum.
Oh, what?
Simicarolum. It's
Okay.
like you essentially create like a snow clone of somebody.
I don't like this. Isn't Martin... Wait, how can they have had Martin for like 2 weeks?
Sorry.
Wasn't his parents
we just met that
guy?
You're right. DM's mistake, but
And also Harko...
At most a couple of hours.
So realistically, I would say he could have Alvin, Fablin. He could have Hadar, for sure, because he's been there for a few days.
Yeah, but
4
we
weeks
we don't even really know Hadar that much.
No,
Most of the time we wish he would leave.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not Hadar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hadar. We can maybe use that later, by the way. But definitely Alvin and Fablin and, well, those two mostly.
no, he took a special interest in Harko as well. So
Okay, so...
I'll say I'll toss him. He is a super powerful wizard. So
yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
yeah.
He's got all of them?
Yeah.
So he abducted them last night, I guess.
Yeah, or
During the longest night.
the ones he hadn't collected yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh. Well...
But he still seems so hell-bent on blood magic.
Yeah. I mean, Alvin's, he had the scar right above the thing. It was...
Well, that's the
real
thing
close.
about magic is that they still think they're them.
How?
Well, I did like that blood magic fella. Hadar, take him or leave him. Alvin, who?
What?
Who was Martin? That kid with the apples?
And the big wet eyes.
Oh, whatever. And the mule, I often suggest we might eat.
Yeah, that's a good recap of your philosophies.
So the offer's on the table.
And my offer...
You mean an offer that we can't refuse because if we don't go along with it, you'll just murder all of our friends?
Honestly, you didn't have to do the whole simulacrum. You had me
no.
at the 50K.
I'll give you inspiration for that one.
I mean, but
So
that's
I
because
didn't-
you're maybe a sociopath, but like...
I didn't say the offer was fair, but it's still an offer.
It's a great offer.
Yeah, well, that's, can't deny that's an offer that is in front of us. So I think on behalf of the Trollskull Trio, we are thrilled to accept.
Hooray!
I wouldn't say thrilled.
We're trying to impress the new boss.
Are we though?
Yeah.
I mean, think of it this way.
He didn't say we needed to accept it thrillingly. Like, I mean, I think he knows what he's done here, and I think he knows we're not impressed. Are you not impressed? Because, like, he kidnapped Fablin.
It's a lot of planning. I think that our new boss, Manshoon, is the new leader for us. Amalika, you'll come on board. She'll come on board, Manshoon. You'll see.
Think of it this way. Cape, 50,000, and also everyone thinks that we're in league with the Zentarine anyway, and also...
Yeah, but everybody thinks we're in league with, like, the, like, less evil version of the Zentarine.
Well, here's a counter-offer.
Oh, no.
We know for a fact that these cultists were brainwashing reporters to write nasty stories about us, ruining our hard-earned social cred. If you want the Trollskull Trio to work for you, you need to kill that story to ensure our Winter Shield party will be a success.
Ooh, this seems like a choice of words.
Yeah, but not the reporter. He seemed like a nice fella.
No, don't. The story.
It's like, oh, well, the stories were my idea. I figure lean into who you are, and if you're going to be Zentarines, then no sense in hiding what you are.
We have a party coming up!
Oh, I guarantee your party will be quite the success with the power of the Zentarine behind it. We have almost unlimited resources.
Can we revisit the murder?
Out of character, I am trying to butter him up so that he thinks that I'm a loyal subject, and I'm totally going to backstab him. Out of character.
The DM is making notes, Miles.
Yeah. Well, I figured you saw through that plan. You've played with me for many years.
Well, I mean...
She'll come around, she needs time for things.
Is it 50,000 for each of us?
No, it's for the whole group. That's still an absurd amount of money.
Yeah.
It's more than 5.
Thank you.
That is. I mean, sorry, I thought it was 50 per person. That's a little bit less swimming around money than I thought it was. But
50,000 gold in Waterdeep is less swimming around money.
Well, I mean, split 3 ways. I mean, we can't each have.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't have a dime.
It's still
We're
a lot
operating on a shoestring budget, and
But
Brad
he
ate
did
all our food.
Have a mule
We're
until
desperate,
somebody kidnapped
and we
him.
need you.
Or
and though
mule-napped
I've
him.
never worshipped a god, I am loyal to you.
Well, we have one. What does the rest of the group say?
Oh yeah, no, Manshoon, you're calling the shots here. I'm excited to prove my worth to you and to free my beloved friends.
All right, I am going to force a deception check out of you, though.
Fair enough. I'll spend my inspiration on this.
It's a wise goal.
Oh,
Is that a natural
baby. Yeah. Nat 20 on that.
Won't even roll.
Yeah.
In the matter of etiquette, I am also trying to deceive the person.
Oh,
Does
are
that
you?
matter? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say give it.
I mean, you just seem like you're acting like you, to be fair.
I did deceive John, which is kind of like tricking God.
Yeah, roll away.
Yeah. Use your inspiration.
I
You
will
just
also.
got-
So what's my inspiration? Like a free advantage?
A free advantage,
Well,
yeah.
it seemed I think that Joseph is
Savvy.
on board, but it's also this is a great opportunity to just steal the treasure for ourselves, right? So I pick the best of these.
Yeah, the highest of the two.
Oof.
Oh, no.
No.
Terrible. It's an 8 actually.
An 8. Well, I'm going to say, based on Waywalk, it's a natural 20. It's going to cancel out your terrible roll. And you see him, he's still kind of tossing the package up and down in his hands. He's like, well, my dearest dark elf.
I mean,
It's going to be great,
I do know
Amalika.
how much you love Fablin, and
Yeah, no. I mean, we gotta get him free, and also think about the new life we can start anywhere on the planet.
The glasses we can buy.
Oh my gosh, you could finally get those.
For a second, I was like, the glasses. I was like thinking
The
of
glassware.
like glassware, and I'm just
New
like,
glassware
I
for
don't
the
need
bar.
a pint glass. Like, I'll drink out of anything.
You could buy glasses that could see through all clothing. Everyone will be naked to you all the time. If you want that.
Oh, la la. That sounds more like a Yosef thing to I mean, I think you know how I feel about this. I don't think we're off to a great start with you having kidnapped all of our friends. It's not really setting a good bar and level of trust here. And I mean, that's probably not what you're going for, so it's fine. But also, obviously, we need to rescue our friends because I'm not a freaking monster.
I am.
I noticed. But yeah, I mean, I guess we're in or whatever, but
What's a couple lives in the way of
not
$500,000
happy
gold?
about it.
Oh, you don't have to be happy about it. Just as
Yeah,
long
but I
as
just want you to know that I'm not happy about it.
you see him give like a kind of like a wry little smile and bows, and then I've been made aware.
Is there like
Great.
Is there a like employee review that we give later?
Glass door.
We can arrange one certainly if you wish.
Yeah. I think we might maybe employee. It's always good to have communication between management and your staff.
He says, "All right, well, I guess the next question is." He tosses the package up and down again. Like, who wants the doodad?
I do.
No.
Tosses it towards Yosef.
Ah.
Yosef, give me a dexterity check.
Ooh.
Just straight D20, add your dexterity.
Which is nothing. So.
Nothing. It's a 12.
Bap, you catch it in your hand.
You see? You butter up the boss, you get to hold the stone.
I think that's a bad plan.
So where do we look, Manshoon?
Well, when you attune to the stone, it'll let you know, but I trust you. You know you have access to my inner sanctum. I will leave you to your business, as you see him kind of give like a small little bow and begins to go down the stairs.
Wait, so we should meet you in the inner sanctum when we have the treasure?
When you have access to it. Because it's a lot of gold to carry out.
Yeah, we're very weak.
Hope you brought a sack, boss. Love you.
You see him just kind of give like an offhand wave as he goes down the stairs.
Cape looks good from the back.
It always does.
Is he wearing any like jewelry or?
He had the bronze arm, but you didn't notice any jewelry.
All right. Let's maybe steal something from on
Wait.
the way out.
Wait. Can like Amalika call him back for a second?
Sure.
Do you know anything about what's the thingy that we're after? The metal creature thing again?
Oh, our Nimblewright.
Yep, that's the word. Do you know where we might find the Nimblewright that caused this explosion?
He says, honestly, that was a surprise to me. I had no idea what that was a part of.
Wait, what? He wasn't your agent?
It wasn't mine.
That does explain why your agent was completely on fire.
Oh, yes, and
went to heck.
He's dealt for his inefficiencies quite severely.
All right, so it's not you. All right, thanks a lot. Bye.
That's all. That was all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
So
You just hear him call up from downstairs. Is it okay if I kill your cultist friend down here?
Yeah, get rid of him.
Kaboom!
oh, jeez.
You smell burning wood and flashing fire.
I was curious to know what he was doing with the cultist to Bane, but that question did slip my mind. All right, well, so I'm assuming he's gone now.
You can go downstairs and check if you wish.
We should maybe do a thorough check. Why don't
Is
we
there
just
anything else we should loot while we're up here?
Yeah, are any of these other cultists wearing anything good?
It looks like dingy, dirty robes.
Ah.
Like didn't look like they were in the best of hygiene.
Yeah, fair enough.
Grumble.
Anything else in the room besides the pentagram on the floor?
Nope. Aside from like the smashed up like wizard laboratory equipment and furniture and stuff like that, no, not a whole lot.
All right, well, so the Zentarim didn't employ the Nimblewright. The Bragand Death did not do the Nimblewright. Which leaves, I guess, only two major suspects. The knife or the Xanathar's guilt.
Well, I mean, what else is on our agenda for today before all of this?
Well, you can tune to the stone if you want to take a short rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll need a short rest anyway.
Yeah, let's go down to the main level.
Okay.
Wait, did he return our people?
No, he has them stashed probably in his inner sanctum.
Until we bring the money.
Yeah, or the access to the money.
Bastard.
Yeah. So, all right.
Alvin's still been so efficient.
He's been better than ever, actually.
Well, it's essentially, so the way that spell works is it's essentially them, but at any time he can, like, assume control, see through their senses and stuff like that.
But they are like a separate body. They're like a...
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
they may not even be aware that they're clones.
Right. And... So, whatever. I guess we'll figure this out when we rescue them. Or die trying. All right. So, I don't know if we should talk in his,
I
lair.
think we should leave. We should leave.
But
Let's leave.
Yeah, do we want to take a quick break in here while we, maybe take a snoop around this main floor where we got... Oh, we also had got another wand.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know if I want to attune to it, right?
It looked like almost like from Willow, like a Harry Potter wand that kind of got cracked and then taped back together.
Oh.
So how do we know if it's cursed?
You gotta identify it.
Yeah.
So how do
I don't
I-
even know if identify reveals a curse.
It does.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could bring this to fake Hako and he could fake cast identify for us. I mean, he doesn't know he's not real.
Can we go just to the manor to do our short rest there, and then
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
attune to the stone, and then I can ask Harko? Fake Harko?
Yeah.
Farko?
Yep, Farco. Yeah, Farco is his name, yes.
Okay, just like the sidiest bar for like 2 seconds. Did anyone else watch Fringe? And they had like
Yes.
the alternate.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
Yeah, like red Bolivia.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then alternate and like.
Yes, alternate. That was
It's very much along those same lines.
Okay. That was just where my mind went with those nicknames.
Except they're made of
Farco.
snow.
But we're gonna like be like, hey Farco, and you're like, Harko.
My name is Harko. Why do you keep calling me that?
No reason. But anyways, yeah, so let's go back to the manor.
All right. As you travel back through Waterdeep, you can see those storm clouds coming in. They look like, you can actually see, it's very rare for the wintertime, but you know it's going to be a bad storm. You actually see like cracks of, like sparks of lightning just arcing across the clouds as you can feel kind of like that pressure drop, like just right to the ball of your stomach as you make your way back up to Trollskull Manor, and you open the door. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. It's not as full, probably because the oncoming storm, but everything looks completely normal, completely fine.
Hey, Alvin.
Like, hey, how'd everything go?
Oh, nothing really new to report.
No.
Pretty regular.
What a normal day for us.
Yeah, nothing turned up at anything.
You stay quiet, Yosef. you just silent.
See, I've known you long enough, Waywalk, that when you say everything seems normal, that's probably a pretty big red flag that something's not normal.
Oh, precious Alvin.
He's so real.
I just hold his face like
It feels warm, like human body temperature.
You know me so well. I guess actually I'm much shorter than he is, so
Yeah.
I'm like holding his knee. Your precious.
Like, are you
knee.
okay, Waywalk? You seem
We had a brush with death, like a real close brush with death, and we're just really appreciating the people in our,
Yeah. Speaking of, you got that new tat on you. The John described
Oh,
that you
right.
had.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, what
Right.
What's up with
Right.
that?
Yeah, the like spider thing, right?
a spider. It's like a mark. Like it's the same.
Death Eater now.
It's the same. It's the same symbol that was on your family pin,
Oh.
which I
Are you
will.
like
Interesting.
magically warded or something?
I don't know.
It's like a thing. I don't. You think the guy in the basement knows?
Oh, yeah, the guy in the basement.
That's maybe our only true ally now.
Oh, no.
And he killed
Is
your
he
parents.
Oh, wait.
What's this about fakeness?
Oh, we just had a real lucid dream.
Yeah.
It was,
Just like, what's real in the world, Alvin?
I don't know.
I don't either.
all right, let's go take a break, Alvin.
Let's grab a drink first and then go take a break.
As soon as you take a drink, you can see 3 glasses of liqueur come floating out to you as they just kind of hover waiting for you.
Thank you, Liff.
You're the best. Oh yeah, Leaf. I've already forgotten. Leaf.
Liff, thank you. This is truly comfort in this stormy night.
You kind of hear the rumble over the background.
Just like that.
Yeah. Well-timed streetcar. Well-timed.
Amalika throws her shot back and looks around for Harko.
He's in the basement.
Harko!
Yeah?
We need you.
Oh, okay. And you see like the bottom latch, the door open up from climbs there. Like, yeah, what do you need?
Hadar's still down there, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I need you to cast Identify on something.
Oh, sure. What do you need?
We found this wand, and I want to make sure it's not, like a little bit cursed.
Do you want me to do it somewhere private, somewhere public?
Does it matter?
Yeah, let's go upstairs to the...
Yeah, let's go.
Just in case something explodes.
Yeah, that's true.
This could explode.
Well, I would just,
I guess we'll find out when we identify it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Sometimes it's just good to be in private with your friends.
I guess so we're going to go up to the, common area? I can't remember where
we have a little library / common room on the second floor. That's ours.
All right. So he takes 10 minutes, puts down some chalk and some runes, slices his hand a little bit and kind of drips some blood around the circle as well. And you see like it kind of lifts up and levitates and just like adds to the decor. You don't know if it's actually helping the spell or if he's just doing it to show off a little bit. And he says, oh, okay, this is a charred wand of magic missiles.
Oh, yeah.
And I completely forgot to do the prompts, but I'll get them to you after the game.
Ooh, okay, so charred wand.
He said, just be careful when you use it. It's got about a 50-50 chance of it just not working.
Wow, that's bad.
So it'd be like a wand of magic missiles with a chance just to flub.
Oh, well, that's less bad.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything dangerous. It just seems, pull the trigger and poof.
As long as it doesn't backfire.
No, it doesn't. I don't get any readings off of that.
Okay, well.
Certainly not cursed, though.
Thank you. You have been very helpful.
So you're welcome. And can I just take a moment to say I really appreciate you giving me a chance to work with this great organization, and I feel like my life is turned around finally.
Wow, this has been a big day for you.
It's been like 2 days. It's just like 48 hours changes life.
Yeah. Well, keep up the work. If it's not too bloody,
it can be as bloody as you want it to be.
Yeah.
We get that, but he's trying to say that good work without that.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right.
I guess at some point in time we should deal with the guy in the basement, but also let's just go fucking nap.
Yeah, let's
Do you want to attune to the stone?
Yes, I'm eagerly rushing towards my bathing area, and I will attune to the stone while having a rest. Yeah?
Awesome.
I can do this all at once.
And I guess I guess there's no harm in attuning to this wand as well, right?
I gotta check. I don't think you need to attune to it. I can check though.
Because
it's just like kind of like a storage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Yosef, as you attune to the stone, you hear kind of like this soft angelic voice come into your head and like, hello, Yosef. How are you doing today?
Hello, angelic voice. I'm so close to being rich, and I'm very excited about it.
You certainly are. You've now attuned to the Stone of Golorr. I can now disclose the location of the Vault of Dragons to you.
Well, I don't see any reason to hesitate. But first, who are you, lovely lady? You have such a nice voice, and it seems like that's all there is to you.
Oh, I am an it. I used to be a creature known as an aboleth, and magical powers have formed me into this stone.
Is it nice for you? How's it working out?
Magically, everything seems all right. I could not care one way or the other.
I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, sure. Where's the location of this stone?
1 second to get the proper name for it.
And is there a way to do this so kind of only I know?
Only you do know. This is a telepathic link, so it's happening in your head right now.
So is it kind of like a tingle? Like I'm going to walk around and I'm going to feel?
Oh, no, I'll tell you exactly where it is.
All right.
As soon as I get the location.
Accessing database. Hold,
What page?
please.
What page?
Spinning wheel. Hold, please.
I wasn't expecting you to buffer, but it's fine.
'Cause it's got different names. Right. The Vault of Dragons is located in the City of the Dead, the Graveyard District in Waterdeep, specifically under the Brandath family vault.
Great name.
You can give me a hint. No, you can't because you're not from Waterdeep. Never mind.
I think I do have some history stuff.
Are you trained in it?
No.
Okay, yeah. It says there are 3 keys required to open the vault. Would you like to know the keys?
Yes.
The first key is a beholder eye stalk. The second key is a severed drow hand. And the third key is a gift from a queen. Presenting all 3 keys to the door will unlock it.
I should have known that wasn't going to be straightforward.
Oh, the security is quite immeasurable.
All right, where do I get these keys?
They can all be found within the city.
All right, well, let's have a little nap, reflect on what we've heard, and then we'll bring in the troops.
All right, before we end the scene, Yosef, I'm going to need you to roll me a percentage dice. So the 2d10s, one with the prime number and one with the secondary number. Integers, sorry.
Are these both D10s? Yes, they are.
So, the one with the 2 numbers is the
first one.
Is your first digit.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is a 17%.
17. I'm going to say that while you're attuned to this device, you now have proficiency in history.
All right.
Cool.
Roll it one more time, please.
32.
32. While attuned, so you know this automatically, that while attuned to this, all holy artifacts within 10 feet of you instantly get destroyed.
Holy crap.
Oh, shit. Yikes. So, your history gets now your a +2 bump.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
And then we're just gonna.
Well, it's pretty late. I imagine.
It's pretty late. Yeah.
So I'll knock on the door. Joseph, how's it going in there, buddy?
I've learned everything we need to learn.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, here you go. And I explain everything that the stone explained to me.
The location, the 3 keys.
City of the Death.
Yeah,
Beholder,
I do not.
stock,
I don't
a
lie,
drill hand.
and I don't hold anything back.
A gift from a queen. A gift from a queen. How the fuck? Thank you.
And the Brandath family vault specifically.
Brand Death.
So Brandath. You can give me a history check on that one.
Yeah, I am. No. I got a 5 in total. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, that name's completely.
I've never heard of those people. Maybe Amalika knows them. That seems like a thing. Amalika, come up here for a second.
Am I coming upstairs or downstairs?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine.
Yes.
I'll come over.
Yeah. Joseph is on the 3rd floor. He has his little private bath on the 3rd floor.
That's where I am.
Yeah, and I live in the little hovel.
You ever heard of the of a family, the Brandath?
Give me a history check. Your DC is going to be much lower.
Let's hope.
Hey, looks decent.
Oh, 11.
Still good. So you know that Brandath is actually a pretty prominent family name inside Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the last member, like the last big event with the Brandath was that Lady Brandath had married Daygalt Neverember.
Okey-dokey.
And there was a lot of scuttlebutt around the city that Daygalt had actually married into the Brandath family for money.
Is she still alive?
She is no longer alive.
Ah.
Dead.
That's Papa Nevermember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that does mean that is Raynar's mom.
That's sad. That Raynar. Curious about that Moe.
Well,
you do remember, because it's been a while, that he's not on good terms with his dad. Like, he hasn't talked to him in years.
Yeah. But he probably still loves his mom, for reasons like family.
I don't know.
All right. Well, that's a lot to acquire. And I think I'm beat for the day. I think it's time for a long, good sleep, and we'll tackle this in the morning. What do you think?
For it.
From behind the bedroom door.
Yeah. All right, you keep soaking, buddy. Have a good night.
Does anyone have any things they want to do in the middle of the night? If not, I can say we'll take... Yes, you do, or...
Yeah,
okay.
I want to, so once Yosef and Waywalk go to sleep, Amalika is going to creep down to the cellar.
Mm-hmm.
And...
You see Harko and Hadar are fast asleep.
All right, well, that excuses having to... or bypasses having to dismiss them, but Amalika walks up to what's his name?
Ott Steel.
Mm-hmm. And she gets out one of her daggers and she cuts him loose.
Oh.
Yeah, she's just like...
You see him just like grabbing his wrists. He's like, you taking me somewhere to do this then? You're
free to go. Whatever Jarlaxle has planned, whatever he wants me to do, I don't want any part of it.
Whoa.
I don't want to be a pawn in whatever he has going on. I've already made peace with my parents being gone, and you can go.
You see him just kind of give that nod of recognition. He says, "Thank you. I'm not going to forget this."
Before you go, like, just goodwill, faith, whatever thing, do you know anything about this mark that you can tell me?
That mark? I can tell you it's a family mark. It runs in the lady side of your family. That a lot of the female side of your family, of your genes, carry really potent shadow magic.
All right.
You come from a long line of magic users.
All right. Well, thank you.
You see him nod, grasps his wrists again, and then as you kind of turn and check on Harko and Hadar, and you turn back, and his stealth skills are impeccable. You just see he's gone, but you can kind of see like the top part of the door on to the cellar just kind of like waver a little bit.
Ooh.
And with that, Amalika goes up to her hidey hole in the cellar, or not the cellar, the attic, and goes to sleep.
Oh, excellent. I will give you inspiration for the choice in the role play.
Cool.
And then I will say, let's call a break right there. Take some refreshments, some water, some bathroom breaks, and we will be back to figure out what you're going to do with the Stone of Golorr. That was a bold decision by Amalika, and it's going to be interesting to see where it goes and what the future holds for Ott Steeltoes and Amalika. The only thing we can really guarantee is that the killer of Amalika's parents have been set free, and Amalika's the one who set him loose. We'll see what happens in Waterdeep, what happens in the future. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm eager to find out where the road is going to lead. And also, we are getting close to the end of the season. We are going to do a roundtable podcast at the end with all the players involved, just to ask them questions, share their thoughts and feelings. And I thought if the listeners out there have any questions they want to ask the Trollskull Trio, then just use the hashtag Trollskull Trio and tweet at the Diecast podcast. And if you have any questions for myself or Miles or Steph or Adam about characters, plot points, anything like that, then just hashtag Trollskull Trio and at Diecast podcast for tweets, and we'll read your question out and try and answer them as best we can. So again, thank you for listening along on this season. It has been an amazing, amazing run. It's going to be over soon. I don't quite know exactly when it's going to be, but it's coming up soon. So again, if you want to get your questions in, hashtag Trollskull Trio, tweet at Diecast Podcast, and we'll do our best to answer them to the best of our capabilities. Couple other small bits of news. One, we have a Discord server up. If you check out our Twitter, we have links to it. Even and in the post for this episode, we will have links for the Discord server, and we have sections for sharing D&D podcasts and streams, asking questions, sharing fan theory, sharing art, and just general mayhem and zaniness. So if you want to get in to the conversations that are already happening on the Discord server, check out the links. We'll tweet it out again later after this episode goes up, and just come on and chill and hang out and talk some D&D, talk some Diecast podcast, talk some Trollskull Alley, talk some Trollskull Trio, and see what our heroes are up to. And before we go, just again, a reminder, in September 14th, the Unconventional Gaming Convention, I will be DMing a couple of games. Brennan will be there to play a couple of games. We'll get to hang out, share our love of D&D, and show that the D&D community and the tabletop role-playing game community is inclusive and has representation everywhere, because everyone has a right to play and everyone should have a spot to play. And it's a lot of fun. It is a good, solid, fun con. So head to their website, uncon.ca, or to their Twitter account at UnconGaming PTBO on Twitter. You get all the information you need. You can buy tickets right now. September is sneaking up real quick. It is. July has flown by, and I think August is going to be exactly the same. Ooh, getting older. It's getting faster and it's speeding up. What's happening? But yeah, check out the Unconventional Game Convention. It's going to be a great time. I will see you in September. And I think that's going to be it for this week. We'll have a little bumper for I Rolled a 4 podcast. Their episode came out live just this week, so give them a listen. They are also running Waterdeep Dragon Heist in the summertime, which is so appropriate for now, because the weather is lovely in Ontario, and I hope the weather is lovely where you are. Before we say our goodbyes, don't forget, you can check us out on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Give us a follow. Be great to say hi. You can find us on any app that plays a podcast, and please leave a rating and review. It helps us out so much. It helps us kind of bump up in the position a little bit, gets a little bit more attention, so we can share us around and enjoy some crazy D&D stories. And also, you can find us on our own website, www.flyinglegitstudio.com, the aforementioned Discord server with links on Twitter and on our post for this episode, and of course on YouTube at just Diecast Podcast, where we have all the old episodes up on a playlist. Play them in the background, catch up on everything. It's all there for you. So that is it for this week. Again, don't forget Trollskull Trio hashtag if you want to ask questions for our roundtable to cast members, characters, DMs. It's all on the table. We're looking forward to them. And I think that is it. Find a family member, find a friend, tell them how you feel, hold them close. I hope everyone is enjoying the weather this year, this summer, this week. I will see you next week with another episode. Maybe the last one. We don't know yet. We're going to find out. But yeah, I love everybody. Thank you so much for joining along. I will see you next time.
Hail and well met, weary traveller. If you're looking for a tale of fantasy, adventure, and slapstick, you've come to the right place. It's called I Rolled a 4, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast made up of 4 characters. The caring elven cleric, Olivia.
Stop being empathetic towards spiders. I can't. I'm empathetic towards everything.
The steadfast half-elf paladin, Trollskull.
I have a knife in my boot and precisely 972 ball bearings in my butthole.
We lost a few of those.
The aloof tiefling druid, Oriana.
Ori's gonna turn to Trollskull and Canale and just say,
Don't die.
Don't die.
I knew it was coming.
Don't go to jail.
Make good choices.
And the lovable half-orc rogue, Canale.
Good evening, Your Grace, or however you address kings in this land.
God, incredible.
Way to blend in.
All led by the capricious and fickle God King.
Canale and Olivia both give me Constitution contest against this weasel's strength. Which again, crazy sentence.
Hear them battle industrious kobolds, uncover ancient treasures, and save the King of Neverwinter while making one hell of a mess on their way of trying to get paid.
Because friendship was the real treasure.
And then all of a sudden,
and then I start making out. I'm just kidding.
Are you interested? Then put up a seat at our table. There's always more room here on I Rolled a 4. Available basically anywhere you can get podcasts. Check us out at IRAF Podcast on Twitter or on Facebook for screenshots, character art, and pictures of our pets. See you at the table.
Sacred Flame, instead of doing 1d8, does 2d8.
Ooh.
All my spell slots are back now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for after the long. When we wake up in the morning.
Hit points are back up to normal or back up to full.
Yay!
Sorcery points are back. Spell slots are back. Hit dice are back if you spent any.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
How many sorcery points do I have?
Four right now.
As many as your level.
Oh,
So you have
okay.
4. Yeah.
But when you hit 5, you get access to Fireball or Lightning Bolter.
Oh, also level 3 spells. Ooh, also level 3 spells, Adam.
I like that I just have a note here that says "Send rats to murder house." Okay.
So it seems to be the running trend. It was a very long day yesterday as you wake up with some new information about manor mates, information regarding dragon vaults and the monies and how to open said dragon vaults. So as you wake up in the morning, breakfast is on the go. You can see Hadar and various levitating dishes and pans in the kitchen as you wake up, and the full spread of bacon, eggs, fruits, home fries, croissants, cinnamon rolls, and like a full spread out. And Waywocket, you've actually got a nice plate properly dressed for you with bacon and eggs.
Liv, I never thought we'd get here, but we're here already.
It's been 2 days.
Well, it's been several weeks.
I know. I'm kidding.
But a lot has happened in 2 days. Yeah. I'm very touched. I hope you are too. If you could touch things in a more real way.
This is a perfect. You have outdone yourself.
So, Yosef, could you ask this? How did you know that we have to learn these keys? It's like a voice in your head.
A magic voice told me.
When it says beholder eye stalk, do you think a gazer eye stalk would do the trick?
It was pretty specific, but I guess I could ask it again. Hey, magic voice, what he said?
Oh, just any type of beholder eye stalk. It can come from the family, the genus, a representation of it.
Any type of beholder eye stalk, family, genius, representation. Would you accept a spell?
It would depend on the spell, but it must be accepted by the door.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to take one of my illusions.
How about that gift from a queen business? Is it more like official queen, a hypothetical queen?
As long as
thinking that Waterdeep has drag queens.
Sure, a drag queen.
As long as it is a queen of some type of rank or status or title, then any gift will do.
Wait, Amalek, aren't you some kind of royal family?
Yeah, you're kind of like a queen.
I mean, we haven't really figured that out.
Magic voice, what about her?
I would not be able to determine. Only the door could determine if the gift is or if the key is acceptable.
I don't really want to talk about it, but I let the guy out in the basement.
Wait, what?
Yeah, let's not make it a thing.
I'm gonna make it a little bit of a thing.
What about the rats?
Yeah, that was the one thing keeping the rats away. The deal they made.
I don't want I don't want to be a part of whatever Jarlaxle has going on. He clearly wants me to go in a certain direction with that guy, and I don't want that.
Amalika, I don't get you. Someone offers you $50K, you don't want it. Someone tells you you're a queen, you don't want it. You think after so many years of being an urchin that no one wants or likes, you might, kind of get behind these opportunities as they cross your way.
You notice a half-cut bagel with fresh melting butter comes and lands next to you, Amalika.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you're loved by the dead. And, it's just not enough for some of us.
I'm very...
You're loved by a group of people that are suicidal cultists, so... Shush!
Oh no, they're waiting for the end of the world. They don't love anyone.
Also, Pizza. Pizza loves him.
Good morning, Carl.
Hello. I don't really sleep, so.
It's a brief shout out to Carl. I'm wearing a t-shirt that says, "Let the pizza guide you home."
Nice.
It's true.
Well, Carl, pizza time is at an end. Let's go whip you up a little cupcake body.
Yeah.
At this point, I
Weird.
seize pizza Carl from the sky and just casually eat him.
I'm all right with this.
I've been waiting to do this for a while,
I'm
Carl.
3 days old.
Just the right amount of stale.
Food poisoning.
Yeah, this is disturbing. Carl, I'll miss you.
I'll see you in the next roll.
Oh.
We'll see him in an hour.
Oh.
Do cupcakes take that long?
Yeah.
It's magically enhanced.
It's a magical cupcake. Well, neat. Malka, I'm very surprised by your decision there. I hope Jarlaxle doesn't kill us all because of it. I don't think he will. I think he was messing with us. I agree with you. I don't want to be part of his games. So we should probably cut off one of his guys' hands.
Yeah, okay.
Really? It seems to me it'd be much faster to just cut off her hand.
Oh, not a bad point. Not a bad point.
Sure, right?
Wow. I don't know what I did to you this morning, but wow. You're just
Excuse me, I'm offering you $50K for any hand that you
You're not
want.
offering me squat.
Well, that wizard was, and that cape,
You were just really swayed by clothing is what I'm learning. You're really never mind.
I got it. I was there with you.
Anyways, but for real, hats, capes. I see how it is with you.
Yeah, you're pretty materialistic for a person who just wants the world to end.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Do you know anybody who could, regenerate your hand? We don't have to make it. It's not a permanent hand problem.
Ooh, I don't like this plan.
All right. Well, we'll have to find a different drow then maybe.
Oh, do we have to? We've gone
It's
on
not
so many quests.
What was the specific
It's gonna
nature
take
of this?
a minute.
So we need a beholder eye stock. That I think we got unlocked. Just go back to that.
What was the
sanctum.
specific about the drow?
A drow hand, severed.
So why don't we just go to the graveyard?
Cute and easy.
Yeah, we could do a little grave robbing. That's
I mean, it's better than murder.
That is true. That is not a lot nice.
Or limb murder. Limb murder.
What are the funeral rites for the drow?
Well, it depends on religion, but you have two very specific things you're working against. One, elves live a real long time. Two, if it's like an Underdark elf, then it's usually kind of like a shadow fire pyre, like a funeral pyre type of thing.
They burn their dead.
Yeah.
So what are the chances we could go to the graveyard, though, and scope things out?
It's there. It would take a lot of research and a lot of looking as well. Because dark elves aren't usually that common in Waterdeep either.
Yeah. Well, we can also, maybe check out the morgue, see if there's any fresh drow corpses. Just take a flyer on that. That's not bad. The beholder stock, easy. We'll just go there. Either Manshoon will give that to us, or we'll just, take it and run. Not too worried about that guy. I'm a little worried about that guy. Anyway, and then number 2, gift from a queen. I'm really hoping that you are actually a queen here, Malika. That would be real sweet. Otherwise, what queens are in town?
Ooh, also, if we take your hand, it's kind of like a 2-for-1-er.
You know what? I'm just getting a really hostile vibe from you today, and Amalika gets up from the table and kind of just goes as far away from him as possible and kind of just glares at him a little bit. I'm just going to be over here.
Amalika, I know that you've gone over there, but while you're over there, I want you to consider this.
If you're about to say, cut off my hand, just no.
I'm warming up to it. I'm warming up to it.
I figured, and I'm just gonna get to the point and say, no. No.
So it's a no.
Okay, wait, Wyatt. Can we...
Yeah. I'm just really curious. What was your sales pitch going to be there?
I mean, he is very persuasive.
I know. That's why I'm so curious.
You know what else I'm very attached to?
Your hand.
My hand.
Yeah.
I was going to bust her down, call her a loser, point out that no one likes her, point out that
You already
people
did
are
that.
racist
Yeah.
against her.
Yeah.
No, but I'm really going to layer it on, kind of like lower you down.
Okay, all right.
And then it's kind of like wake up and smell the opportunity,
Why'd you have to
like
encourage this?
50 G's is quite a lot of gold. So much gold that no one will ever call you a loser or be racist about you again.
Okay.
That guy we met had a golden arm. He had an arm made of gold.
And he's also a supervillain.
Yeah, he is pretty evil in the grand scheme of things. I think, anyway.
He did murder that cultist.
Yeah, he murdered that guy in cold murder blood.
I'm sorry, he murdered a cult. We murdered all of the other cultists.
I mean, that was sort of self-defense.
Several other people. Much vermin.
Where have you? What's just morals now? Like, all right,
no, it's not morals now. It's just don't cram it in my face when we've been walking all over the place, aiding the Zentarine this entire time, murdering people the entire time. The police says that we're murderers who aid the Zentarine, and they are right. And
okay, well, let's maybe not say that.
To be fair, mostly actually we've only murdered Zentarine agents, and really only 3 of them.
That makes it even worse. We've murdered our co-workers and brethren, and the only people who helped us help this shit manor off the ground.
It's not shit anymore.
Yeah. Because of the Zentarine.
That is
not because of you, not because of your precious ghost, not because
it's
of that.
It's a little bit because of me, but it's also a little bit because
child
of Waywalking.
Eating all the apples like they're gonna bring his friends back. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Martin.
It's Martam.
Don't care, Martam.
You do see Alvin
It's
come
been
in.
2 days. Time for some new friends, Martam.
Oh my God. Who woke up on
Easy on the apples, Martam. Looking a little chunks over there.
Wow. Don't body shame
No one likes a fat orphan, Martam.
Oh my God. You're going to be sent back to the Poobah Shaboo in a crate.
You do see Alvin come in. He's got the broadsheets with him, and they all have the exact same cover image.
Oh yeah, we forgot to deal with this.
And it's very Harry Potter-esque, an animated picture of the 3 of you being escorted into the back of the prison wagon type, the caged wagon.
This is true.
Oh, it's press.
And it says traitorous Trollskull Trio.
What? Oh, jeez.
And it's
alliteration.
All the stories are about how they've been working with the Zentarine the entire time, and how they helped orchestrate the raid on the innocent Growlhound villa, and how murdered the guards there, and they were the ringleaders that caused the assault, and how the Growlhounds were terrorized in their own homes.
This is a real slant job.
And how if you go to this Winter Shield party, you are associating with the Zentarine and the Trollskull Trio, which are now clearly Zent agents. The secret's out.
Well,
except for the one broadsheet where from Shan, where he's he got heroically rescued from Bane cultists by the Trollskull Trio. But that made page 2, and these other ones are headlines and all have the same animated picture.
Well,
Yosef, they did not catch your good angle being escorted into the caged wagon.
Well, that is the last straw.
This town
I know we have a lot to do, but maybe we need to do some damage control on this.
I don't know what you could possibly do on this. I mean,
we're going to have a day of Spider-Manning around and doing good Samaritan deeds.
That's not a bad idea.
Where are my pictures of the Trollskull Trio?
Well, maybe, number 1, let's dismantle these flying snake roosts.
Oh, yeah. I hate them.
Yeah, that's job number 1. let's distance ourselves in the papers from these flying snakes that we never wanted in the first place. Good news, Davil is probably being beaten by the police as we speak, so he won't be too mad overall. All right, so yeah, let's go around knocking down roosts.
Yeah, it was the only one roost, and it had about 5 snakes on it. But as soon as it's probably just like a coat stand.
Yeah.
But as you take it out, you notice that they all fly up into the rafters of the roof and just kind of like coil around the beams of the
Get out of here! I'm throwing your house out into the street. All right, get out, you snakes! Animal handling.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like the rats.
Oh no, way better. It's a 19.
Wow.
You managed to get a broom, and of the 5 snakes, you get 2 to fly out the doors and windows, but there's still 3 that seem to be stubborn and just kind of coiled up in a very hard to reach place.
I am having
Eldritch
a morning.
Blast.
Yeah, with the wait, what? No, that's gonna put a hole in the roof.
I got a mending spell for it. I'm ready to kill these snakes.
Oh, I fucked up. It's a 10.
Yeah.
The 10, whoosh, as it hits the bottom floor. Roll me up your damage, anyways, just so I can see how much is done to the floor or ceiling/floor.
None. Oh no, 10.
That's a 10.
Yeah, it's maximum plus also it's 15.
Oh,
It's
15.
damage.
You actually see Yosef punch a hole through the ceiling of the first floor.
Ah, Jesus. All right, I'll go fix that. And so I go upstairs and cast mending.
You see the
Did it
snake.
kill the snakes?
Snake didn't even move.
Harko.
Yeah.
Ice blasted or something here.
Eldritch Blast again.
Wait, what? No, stop it.
We're killing these snakes, Amalika. So
That was much better. It's a
Why
20.
can't we just
Roll me up your damage.
Harko? Blood magic.
Another 15.
Kaboosh! You just obliterated into snake bits and feathers and stuff.
Snakes, now learn your lessons. And I'll try to do another animal handling.
You'll get advantage on this one because
They're scared.
It's a 20, not natural.
you see then seeing that the eldritch magic has now become a commonplace in the dining area as they all make and they push their way out of like little window panes and then
Don't
fly
come
outside.
back. All right, give me a few minutes. I'll cast mending and fix the floor. Jeez, you really got it good, Yosef.
It's like a perfect hole that just kind of smokes a little bit.
Jesus. Well, neat.
They're gone.
All right, that takes care of issue number 1. Good ridden snakes. I must say that feels great to not to have any snakes kicking around.
Rats next. Rats.
That seems like on the low on the priorities right now.
We're warming up,
Let's deal with them later. They're like maybe haven't realized that what's his name is gone, and it's fine. I'll just put Harko and Hadar back down there.
Yeah, Hako,
Yeah,
Hadar.
did you need me for anything? I heard you call.
Well, I mean, I was gonna do it, but then Yosef spoiled the fun for you.
Oh.
So back to the basement.
Yeah, back to the basement.
Oh, and just
keep those
FYI,
rats
those guys
away.
are there.
Yeah, that guy's gone now, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
That would have been a good thing to bring up right at breakfast, but good thing I was the one that let him go, so you're fine.
Oh, excellent. All right. Do you still want me
Yes.
to guard the
we
base?
want to make sure the rats.
Yeah, you got the food stores and make sure those rats stay away.
Okay. Am I allowed to use blood magic?
Yes.
Can you make
I heard a yes.
Hey, wait.
Let's put it to a vote. Let's put it to a vote.
Strong yes.
That doesn't count as another vote, just for the record.
I know. There's 3 of you, and there's 1 yes so far.
Oh.
We're just all right. Time out. Can you make a shield of some sort around the food?
Of blood.
Yeah.
I can. It'll take a bit, but yeah, I can absolutely do that.
So why don't you make like a blood magic shield of some sort to kind of protect them from coming?
Yeah, like a ward. That would be a good use of the blood. Yeah, like ward them away from the food.
See, the way it works, it makes like a blood barrier, and it gets a little drippy, and I kind of don't know if you want that on the food or not.
No,
Well, not on the food.
Yeah.
Like
It's like a dome.
Oh, yeah, no, not on the food. We can't serve literally bloody food.
well, can you make it around the rats so that then they can't get
Oh, yeah.
into the food?
Blood-drenched rats. That might get them out of here.
I can try.
Yeah, all right. That's, That's doable. That's doable.
Try to smother some in the blood. You know?
no.
You see him kind of crack his knuckles as he opens up the latch for the basement floor. He's like, all right, Harco blood magic incoming.
Yeah, inside, quiet. We're keeping the blood magic. Like, if you could learn a different kind of magic, that would be my real dream.
This is a different kind of. This is like the best magic.
No, I mean, like, if you
debatable.
Anyway, if you could just study, maybe just like conjuration, regular old conjuration.
Hey, how many blood mages do you know?
Only one, and you're a real creep about it.
Oh, it's just because you're not comfortable. Like, blood is everywhere.
Blood is everywhere. And you know what? I thought I'd be sad about these newspaper stories, but I'm finding all this, like, a bit freeing, you know? Like, maybe this is Trollskull Trio, back to the basics.
Nobody's
murdering,
gonna come to your party.
taking what we want. No, you're wrong. Because everybody knows that a party thrown by bad people is a good party. Oh, that's good. Wait.
I'm actually more worried about our friends in the neighborhood who are now not going to participate in the Winter Shield party, which is now effectively probably canceled in their eyes.
Funneling all profits to us?
No,
You know, you may think the Trollskull Trio is bad, but maybe they're real bad? No, hold on.
Yeah.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Okay, all right. You work on that, but I think we got to work on clearing our name.
Mm-hmm. And some damage control.
And making sure that everyone knows that we're the good guys-ish. Mostly good.
Not adjacent.
Not up. See Harco stick his head out. Oh, you could say, you're too bad to be good.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
But what does that mean, Harco?
Ooh, it doesn't matter what it means.
It sounds cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah,
I don't
sounds
think
cool.
it does. I think this is bad.
It's like the kids, like, bad is good, but good is dumb.
All right, back to the basement with you.
Done.
All right. So.
Is Cupcake Carl done?
Oh, yeah. I guess you've been talking while baking.
Yeah, we can say it.
Passively bake him, yeah.
All right.
It's well done.
Cupcake Carl.
Cupcake Carl is on the scene. Gumdrop nose and lollipop hair.
Wow.
What?
Kind of thought that would rhyme, but it's nice.
Lollipop hair. It's like really sugary.
Yeah, this is...
I'm a cupcake. What do you...
But
Yeah,
like
I know.
lollipops.
I have a cavity just
icing.
looking at you, kid.
Well, it's kind of like a quaff because I don't want to keep restyling, so it's like a hard candy.
Why not like sprinkles?
Firm.
Those are the sequins on my jacket. Sparkly sequins for all to see.
Oh.
All right.
I got a soft doughy inside too, just like the pizza, but I'm sweeter.
You've been baking a long time though.
All right. Well, now that we're assembled, let's think about job number 1 for the day. I'm thinking head over
Morgue.
to let's, you know what, that's not, I don't know if heading to the morgue first thing in the morning is the best thing for our image.
So, do you have any bodies? Dunk up bodies? Can I just see one for real quick?
You know,
Well, how else are we supposed to?
yeah, you know what, let's just lean in.
Can I borrow that bone saw for a second?
All right. I
We
don't know.
can smile for some photos on the way.
Yeah, I'm worried. We definitely should bring an umbrella for all the fruit they're almost certainly going to throw at us. So, yeah, let's see if the city watch is not going to let us in, though. And I assume that's... Oh, no, there's a different place where they brought the bodies to
There was a
interview
temple
them.
that dealt with it, but you know, a lot of those temples that deal with it are also kind of on the lawful good side.
We just need to get Carl in there to saw off a hand and make off with it.
Yeah.
You do remember last
Carl.
time Carl could not trespass or
Oh, right.
And do we know any backyard or back alley morgues?
Would the head mage lady that I can't remember
The
the
black
name?
staff?
Yep, her. Would she know where we might be able to find this?
How about Hadar? He seems pretty
Nope,
shifty.
not him.
Everyone give me either a history or an insight check.
Which one of mine is better?
Rats.
Nice. So 20 on history.
20 on history. Let's see what Amalika
I'm
gets.
going to do insight because history's bad.
Then I'm using the stone.
Nope, that's bad.
That's a 4 total.
Okay. So, Yosef, you do know that for back alley stuff, for back alley medicine, or not even back alley, but you've recently become a member of the Boudoirs Guild. And B did say that you have open access to all medical facilities that the Boudoirs Guild can provide. You also would know that, or have a strong suspicion that the traveling circus that has come into town, the 3 boats there you met Jarlaxle, lots of acrobats, lots of performers, probably has their own medical facilities as well. Kind of like not officially on the Waterdeep books.
Let's hit up the Boudoirs Guild. I mean, that seems like a place where a drow might stroke out in the middle of a passionate encounter and wouldn't mind a hand missing because they're already dead.
Yeah, that's the best idea we have so far. Let's do it.
Let's do it. As we are there people here in Trollskull Manor right now?
No, it's because it's
Still
the morning
early.
time. Yeah, it hasn't fully opened up for the day yet. And the Boudoirs Guild is in the trade district, or the trade ward.
Right.
So heading straight south, essentially.
Are we ready to go?
I think so.
Do it.
Okay, as we head out into the street, I am going to post up in my usual marketing position.
Oh, no.
And I will summon Carl and make Carl come to life and say, "Attention, people of Trollskull Alley. Like my friend Carl, something that's sweet and delicious and enjoyable and delectable is just a little bit bad for you. Maybe you've heard that the Trollskull Trio may have been up to some bad behavior on their own, but maybe remember the many times that we've saved your worthless lives. We defy you to come out and find out for yourself whether the Trollskull Trio is bad or good. We promise you a good time with maybe just a bit of bad behavior. How about a cheer for your old hero, Yosef?"
Yeah, Yosef. I'll say you're giving either persuasion or performance, your choice.
Doesn't matter. Oof, it's an 11.
An 11, you see a lot of people coming to their windows, people peeking through blinds, sticking their head out of windows, and kind of giving that judgy neighbor tut, 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 tut.
You love it. Anyway,
I've got jelly beans. I'm full of empty calories.
You also have jelly beans. How big of a cupcake are you?
I'm made of magic. I can be anything.
I have a question.
I'm literally a man made of cupcake materials.
You sound like more of just a cake.
Well, a cake that fits in a cup.
Yeah, he's also a tiny, he's decently sized. He's this big. All right. Boudoir.
Right, you make your way down to the Trade War District, and you do notice that there's a lot more stares and glares more than usual. It's very much people with broadsheets are looking at the picture, then looking at the 3 of you, looking at the picture, looking at the 3 of you, and there's very clearly making a connection here.
Don't believe everything you read.
Like you were ever in a broadsheet.
You do make your way to the Boudoirs Guild, and you make your way up to B as she's standing there. She's at her desk. She's got on this lovely pink gown with these gigantic poofy shoulders and this big, brilliantly neon red hairstyle that kind of coifs down around her shoulders, and she just has that essence of glitter about her. Says, "Yosef,
B.
How are you doing today, my lovely?"
They're dragging our names through the mud. Such ungrateful wretches.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Zentarine, City Watch. Everyone's got to get down and dirty sometime.
Ha ha! That's a good catchphrase. You're so good at catchphrases.
Darling, I've been doing this for 3 lifetimes now. But why are you here? What can I help you out with?
Well, various tasks, B. First of all, know any queens?
You see her, I think I can find one for you. You see her pull out this hand mirror, there she is!
So perhaps from such an esteemed queen, I might ask a small token of appreciation, a lock of hair, a thimble, a button.
Any gift would do.
Any gift? You see her open up her drawer, her desk drawer, pulls out a paperclip, says, "Kneel before me, Sir Joseph."
Every Monday, queen.
As you, do you kneel?
Yeah, definitely.
You see her stand up, kind of tiptoe. Her gown is very tight around her. Kind of makes mobility a little bit limited. Kind of hear like the tip tap of high heel shoes on wood. She takes the paperclip and kind of just knights you like, "By the blessings of the moon, the sun, and whatever other bullshit you believe in, I bequeath you, Sir Joseph, Paperclip Knight."
I believe in the steady deterioration of the universe through a cosmic STI, but we'll get into that later because second order of business, we need a drow severed hand. Got anything like that in that desk?
Oh, I'm afraid that's not on our specialty.
Anything sort of turn up, in the sort of heart attack ward?
You see her cock an eyebrow, and just kind of like the magical, this magical glitter just kind of sheens off the side, almost like illusory, but like kind of catches the light a little bit. It's like, what type of establishment do you take us for?
People die on the clock, B. Like, it's sort of an industry thing.
Death in the Boudoirs Guild is seen as a thing you want to keep your customers alive and coming back as long as possible.
Yeah, but sometimes accidents happen. Bookshelves fall on people.
And then we resurrect them if that happens. If it's our fault.
Oh.
Because do you know how much a dead customer pays?
No, number one, how much do they pay?
0. You keep them alive.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
They also earn 0 if they're working.
So you got some resurrection magics.
Some, yes. Very expensive.
How about regeneration magics?
If need be, but again, very expensive. They're not cheap.
How expensive?
Malika's just kind of glaring around the room.
Listen, we'll get you real drunk on Eldritch Blastids. You won't even feel a thing. You might not even remember it happening if we do our job right.
If you do your job right.
When we do our job right.
Thank you,
When
Joseph. Thank you, yes.
we cut off your hand.
I don't want this.
You never know. It might be an easy
There we go.
thingy.
Spell casting services.
It's pretty pricey, I'm sure. For you get the level 7 spell regeneration.
Yeah. One second.
But maybe a discount for Joseph here. If you have intercourse first.
Oh, this is...
I don't think I'm going to sway her with sex.
No.
Like, that's pretty bad.
This is going to be very expensive, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see, cleric, because it is a 7th level spell.
Yeah. I played a cleric for 20 levels. I know all about it.
For a scroll of regenerate, just a straight up scroll on the market would be 35,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Tell you what, B.
For Joseph, it would be 25.
But these
that's a steal.
That's a steal.
2,500?
25,000.
25,000. That would be like half of the fortune that they're offering us.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
But also, do you have any in-house, just like we could do it here in the spot, in your office if, it wasn't...
Yeah, we can cut off her hand right here. She's right here.
I did not agree to this. B, I did not agree to this.
Then you should not do it if you did not agree to it.
Just want somebody besides these two to know about it in case my hand goes missing.
I would keep a close eye on them then. I trust Joseph.
Oh, you shouldn't.
How about this?
We're just looking at creative accounting here.
Back to your original offer. Why don't we say we up that 8% to what you originally suggested at 15%? How do you feel about that, Malika? You're getting cut. I'm getting cut.
Wait, what?
I appreciate the pun, though. You see me say, I don't think I'm quite okay with this scenario. It sounds like you're trying to find an alternate way to cut off this young lady's hand.
Yeah, I don't want that. I like both of my hands.
We're doing a serious spell.
Let me ask you a question I don't think has been asked yet.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Amalika, what do you want?
To keep both of my hands.
You're going to keep both of your hands. We're getting the spell. It's going to be great.
Do you want your hands cut off, Amalika?
I sure don't.
It's only one hand. Don't
It's just one
exaggerate.
hand. It's just one hand.
They're really being they're being bullies about this.
All right.
Okay. Do you know where we could maybe see, like, we thought maybe we would go to, like, the morgue and just, like, see if we could find anyone who'd recently passed away so that they don't have to cut off my hand. And by they, I mean, I feel like I might need to go find a new place to live for the night just in case.
Well, you are welcome to crash here if you need, honey.
I'm not going to cut your hand off while you're sleeping.
Yeah, but you won't, but that one might.
Don't do that, please.
I said, well, as far as elves go, unless you're an adventurer, they tend to be long in the tooth for age and health. So you could check. I don't think your odds would be very good, though.
All right, I got another lead on that one then. I think then, unless we have any other business here, I think that's maybe one thing that we got.
Thanks for the paperclip.
You are most certainly welcome.
Even though your royal status is debatable, your style is undeniable.
So just kind of floof her hair back a little bit. When can I be expecting my next payment, Yosef?
Well, let me tell you something. If I get this drow hand and this other thing that I'm looking for, I think we're all looking forward to a very happy winter shield.
Excellent.
Yeah, we haven't rolled for that profit in a while, though, so I don't think you've made any money since that.
You have not.
No, I've been busy. Like, I've been using my spells. Like, I can't run my brothel.
And it's only been
right
like a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was 2 days ago when we made our deal with B.
Yeah.
All right, that's okay. Maybe one, put an asterisk next to it. So we're already 30% there, 33% there. And it repeats. I'm
33% jelly beans.
Oh,
that seems like way too much.
I'm nothing but empty calories. Gumdrops.
All right, number 2. I think if we just ask Jarlaxle for the hand of a drow, he will give it to us, no questions asked.
Yeah,
I mean, sorry,
like that
probably some questions asked.
I suppose we should maybe talk to him.
Pirate ship?
Yeah, I think let's continue south towards the dock ward.
Yeah, easy enough. You make your way down. The storm looks like it's not fully passed over, but the worst of it has gone. As you make your way down, you can see again all like the barrel-chested, pale-skinned, Scottish-looking, Irish-looking crewmen hauling and lifting moving creatures and animals from ship to ship. You can see like the acrobats doing like handstand push-ups and like doing backflips and stuff, just calisthenics to keep themselves physical and in shape. As you notice that, it is cold in winter and you all have layers on, but these guys are in like, like linen shorts and like scarves and kind of like toques and stuff like that, but still like bare and barrel chested to the world.
Hello. Is McQuinn about?
Aye.
McQuinn.
You did not recognize me.
Oh, not with me. Did you get a haircut?
I didn't, nay.
Well.
Haven't changed a bit in like 30 years.
Yeah, well, that's what illusion magic will do for you.
Hi, what can I help you for?
Is Captain Blastwind hanging about?
Captain Blastwind?
Sorry, Captain Zalazord.
Zardazord? Oh, he's indisposed and asleep right now, but if it's important enough, we can wake him up.
What time does he wake up?
Well, it's early afternoon, so he may have just gone to bed, so he may still be in his sleepy time phase.
Tell him who's here.
Yeah, he probably would make an exception for the little miss over here.
Aye, all right, get in the dinghy, I'll take you over.
Thanks.
You get rowed out to the Eye Catcher, I believe it is, the main ship in the deepest part of the harbor. Where you met the dragon in the water as well. As you climb up on the side, and everyone's still under illusion. He says, "All right, just wait inside the quarters here real quick." You see him duck down, You see him kind of hear like, I. All right. He comes back up and he says, okay. He says he'll see you. He's a bit indisposed at the moment. Is it urgent? Is it necessary?
Terribly urgent.
Tell him it won't take very long.
Yeah, it's like a 5 on the urgent scale.
He's like, all right. He comes back down. Like, okay. He's like, all right. He'll see you.
Perfect.
You get led into his room, and again, it's like this kind of like shag purple carpet on the floor.
We're gonna make you do so many voices today.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. It's a real workout.
The heavy scent of lavender is everywhere. As you come to his room, you see he's in bed, and like these red and purple silk sheets are all around him. Bare chested, and you can see like quite a number of like scars from like sword fights and like dagger wounds and puncture wounds and stuff like that. All kind of like on his purple skin is turned white. His white hair is kind of all slicked back.
I want to point back that when you said bare chested, my mind went to like a literal bear. just for the record.
Bear resting on his chest.
There are bear lycanthropes out there.
Just carry on. Sorry.
But he has his eye patch on, and he says, "Bonjour. What can I?" I was just about to go to sleep. So
wow, you are built. Malachi can't say this isn't doing something for you.
We're not here for this.
Sorry.
Waywocket, stop fawning. We have business.
You're right. Sorry, my apologies.
Waywocket, as you say that, he does like the Terry Crews like peck wiggle. Gives a little bit of a wry smile.
You are a for sure entertainer, born and raised.
You know, I'm feeling it, and the day's already weird.
So, before we get to business, how was my gift?
You know, I think maybe we should not talk about that right now.
I think it was very important.
Change the subject.
We're thinking that, you know, now that we're, you know, boarding one of your prisoners, that we could maybe use a little payment in kind, and we're thinking outside the box today. Could you give us a 7 drow hand?
He says, but of course I can.
That would be the best.
But why do you need it?
Dark ritual.
Give me a deception check.
Isn't that true? Well, I guess maybe
it's
not.
Kind of true.
It's half true.
Oh no! It's a 7.
You see
not
him,
even. It's like
you see him kind of do that Terry Crews pectoral flare again, and he catches you blushing a little bit. He's like, "You are not telling the truth to me."
I'm not telling you not the truth, though.
What is it for?
You know, it's a little offering we have to give to
honesty, Monsieur Waywocket, please.
It's an offering that we have to give to some creature that's in Yosef's head.
Not technically true. I'll make you roll another deception check.
It's kind of what he thinks, though. Oh, maybe not quite exactly.
Well, you know it's a key to a door.
Yeah. It's a 7 again.
You just see that left pectoral just kind of flutter a little bit more. The scars kind of like wobble up and down. Like, Lefty tells me you are lying a bit.
Wait, that's you. I'm so confused. Yosef.
Don't make me gauche.
Will you explain what's going on in your head to this guy?
First of all, let me, get a little more comfortable and speak your language. And I pop my top. So, you're a man of the world, and every once in a while, there's a voice in your head leading you on to treasure and opportunity. And then I do like a little peck wiggle of my own.
What's your strength score?
It's a strength check.
No, you just not check. Like strength just kind of shows how muscular you are.
Oh, I see. I'm not that muscular, but I'm more like sort of smooth and lithe.
Yeah,
I'm like definitely like a swimmer's build.
So yeah, he has an 8.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a little less than average in muscular type.
Mm-hmm. And this time, I have a literal voice in my head guiding me towards a literal treasure. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
It's like, so I assume you have found the Stone of Golorr then.
You assume correctly.
So this severed Drowhand, I assume, is part of one of the keys.
And also, if you have a severed gazer stalk lying around or a gift from a queen, we'd be interested in that too.
Well, I can't help you out on either, but the severed Drowhand, I can help you out with also. If you are going after the treasure hoard, I may have an offer for you if you wish to get into business together.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I mean, we're listening to All Office today. What do you got?
Well, I know that...
this is a new day, actually.
It is a new day,
yeah. Sorry.
I know that Laeral Silverhand has offered you a measly 5,000 gold.
That's true. It was measly.
I can tell you that I would be willing to offer you a sizable bit more.
Oh yeah, what's your offer?
Well, it comes in stages. Just a flat 50,000 for. I would owe you a favor.
Yeah, you love favors. Go on.
And if you bring me back an item that is rumored to be with the stash, I'll give you an extra 25,000 for it.
What's the item?
Getting the book because I don't pronounce names very well.
Everyone's got a job.
It is the Dragon Staff of Agharorn. Ahghhiron. Sorry, cannot pronounce. How the fuck do you say that?
That's what A-G?
A-H.
Oh, A-H.
G-H-A-I-R-O-N.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. You're not even trying anymore.
Come on, guys and girls at Wizards of the Coast. Ahghhiron.
Agharorn.
Yeah, it's a dragon staff. It's a dragon name.
Yeah.
I get you.
It is rumored to be very powerful, and if you can bring that in, that's easily 75,000 gold pieces.
My muscle brown friend, it's good as yours. But first, the small matter of the drow hand.
But of course.
Last chance to cut off your hand, by the way.
Why would I offer that when we have a hand?
There are some conditions. First of all, I must ask the gnome and Yosef to leave the room first. There are some secrets that I just cannot reveal.
Oh, boy.
Are you going to be okay? Are you comfortable with that, Amalika?
Fine. Just be in this room with this weirdly sexy man. I'm sure Yosef's not happy with it. Let's do this thing, but
I'm
not
down.
Let's just, all right, fine.
I want to say I'm really disappointed that you didn't just cut off your hand and spare us all this trouble. So, time to start pulling your weight. And then I exit the room.
You're one to talk.
Just chop off your hand if you don't want to do it.
You see the door gets closed behind you by one of the actually, by the nimble right. As you see Jarlaxle spring to his feet, and he's got on these kind of like.
Oh, but he had this nimble right from before, right?
Yeah.
We knew about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't even look like the one that you had. He's got on tight purple silk undies.
Yeah.
As he says, he is very rude. As you see him begin to stomp down on
no kidding
on the carpet.
Try living with him.
You see him take a few more steps. Like and he reaches down. You see him lift up this purple velvet rope, and it actually lifts up a door in the floor. And he says, "Come with me." As you hear kind of like this metallic, bare feet on metal, like tunk 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 tunk. As he goes down this ladder, as you look down, it's kind of like this metal tube, and there's kind of like a steel hatch with a circular dial on it. As you see him turn the dial and pull it up, as you feel this heat of humidity and steam just kind of wafting up, and you hear this constant metal droning, like chong 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 chong. As you see him climb down the ladder, he beckons for you to come down. Do you go down?
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
As he brings you down, you are in this metallic staccato, like a great floor. There's lights and steam vents everywhere. You can see dark elves and gnomes going up and down this aisle kind of like making way for each other. Some of them are covered in like grease and have tools on them. Some of them are like leather armor, have like pistols and rapiers on them. He says, "Come with me, I'll get your hand." As you see him go over, and you see like this this metal door that says Jarlaxle on it with like a gold plate on it, and he pulls that. He puts his hand on the knob and just kind of like magically unlocks, and you see another lavish bedroom that he owns with like a writing desk and like this big metal kind of curved wall. Think almost like the Enterprise D, like how like the walls are kind of like the bulkheads are kind of curved. No carpeting down here. But there is kind of like a silken hammock hanging in the corner, and a desk with like a whole bunch of like notes written in Dark Elvish and whatnot. And he says, "So you are going after the treasure hoard?"
I mean, we don't really have a choice right now. I mean, that was always kind of the plan, but you know, that's what we do.
Are you okay? Like, I give you a chance to freely talk without the interference of others.
I mean,
and he just kind of like sits down on the desk, puts both of his hands on his legs.
Good cop, Jarlaxle.
Yeah, this man is all about like murder pants as soon as like.
Oh, also give me a perception check while you're in here.
Okay.
Oh, murder pants.
Although we don't got no pants on.
Murder undies.
No. It's a 5.
It's a 5?
The passive perception, though, is 13.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Your PP is 13. I love saying that.
You must be tired.
Sorry, we'll use your passive perception that on the back wall, you see a lineup full of like these very large jars, and in each of the jar is a severed head just kind of floating in them.
Okay.
And you do notice that the face on one of those heads is the dark elf assassin that you fought in the alley.
Well.
Oh, everything's coming back.
Huh. Taken care of, eh?
But are you okay? Because this is not an easy thing that a lot of people are pursuing.
I mean, we don't really have a choice right now.
Well, that's why I wanted to talk to you. It seemed like you were in distress a little bit.
Well, like this is just a whole situation of not good. And I don't really want to get into it right now. Like it's just like a lot. We have a lot of things to do.
Please, you can be free. You can be free and open with me.
Sure, I could, but like we don't really have.
I think we do though. I think there's probably a lot that has not been explained to you. Like for instance, what did you do with the present I left you?
God damn it! I knew there was going to this. Why did I come here? Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I made peace with this a long time ago. My parents died. They made their bed when they decided to join up with the knife, and it got them killed. And that sucks. I spent a lot of time on the streets. I was on my own, and that's kind of how I've lived my life until Waywagon and Yosef came around. But I've made my peace with that, and I don't really want to dredge that up again. So I let him go.
You see kind of like this tear kind of form on the side of his eye, and he says, "I'm so sorry. I wish I could have been there for you. I wish I was there to protect you. But you've shown yourself to be a person of honor."
I mean, honor, but like, I'll take it.
So humble.
You gave the gift of life when you could have gone the other direction.
So, like, I hope there's no hard feelings there. I appreciate the gesture, I think, but, like...
You are definitely not your mother's child, I will say that.
Well, I mean...
You're probably more like your father.
Interesting. Someday you can maybe tell me a little bit more about them.
I can tell you more now if you like.
God damn it.
Is she a queen?
He really wants to do the ad.
Just like, get the goods and go. I don't trust you.
I want to know.
Yeah, these are valid questions.
All right.
But no, sorry.
Waywalking
You've been ducking this plot point for too long.
Sorry, Miles wants to know, but it's Amalika's choice.
And the listeners at home, I'm sure. Tweet now if you want to find out. We're live, right? We've been live this whole time.
John's that good with the production. Like, good, but not that good. Wow, what a coincidence! I also want to know right now.
It's up to you. You don't have to. You don't have to ask if you don't want to. It's whatever Amalika decides.
John, I feel a lot of pressure right now.
It is not their decision. You can.
Sorry,
you choose.
We're technically out of the room.
Yeah.
You choose whatever you want to choose, and that will be the right choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, they're asking a lot of questions about whether or not I'd be able to. You've been hinting at some things, so maybe let's just touch on some of that stuff right now. Like, we don't have time to kind of go into everything that you know, which, I mean, would be great.
Well, everyone goes at their own pace.
Let's hear a little bit about how this might help me.
What might help?
So I guess, like, before my parents got in with the knife, who were they?
Well, your mother was a very powerful sorceress. She invoked some very dark magics from the Shadowfell. She was probably one of the most talented and powerful spellcasters I've ever seen. She was as gifted as she was beautiful. And she married a man with great love and great honor. He was a noble man who loved his family, loved you very much. And I was honored to call him my brother.
Oh, damn!
Oh.
Uncle Jarlaxle!
Ew.
Put on some pants, Unky.
Yeah, come on, Unks.
Uncle Terry Crews.
Not keeping it in the family.
I'm sorry I was not there that day. I was out. I was away. Had I known what was happening, I would have been there to protect you. I would have been there to protect them.
Well, I mean, they kind of did this themselves. They got in too deep. They got themselves killed. And, it would have been great to have my parents around and all that stuff and a family. But again, it is what it is.
You're very strong, Amalika. You're dealing with this a lot better than most people would have.
I mean, I've had a lot of time to process this.
And you'll probably have a lot of time in the future. So, let us see what we can do about getting you that hand. You see him hit a button underneath his metallic desk, and the wall opens up where it's this underwater visage of, you can actually see the harbor underneath the water in Waterdeep. And outside the window, you can see a couple of what appear to be corpses that are chained to the outside. And they are all missing their heads. And they're all just kind of like feeding, like they're all just floating there being fed on by the fish.
Murder boat.
Yeah. Uncle, don't fuck around.
It's like, I believe you recognize him, as he points to one of the bodies.
I mean,
the body's unrecognizable.
I'm assuming it's the guy, the assassin.
Like, oh yes, it is. You are free and welcome to have his hand.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no right now.
I do have one offer for you, though.
Oh boy, of course you do.
If you would be interested in working together a little bit.
Okay, what did you have in mind?
It is a big ask. But I was wondering if you are willing to, depending on your goals or purpose with the money, that you allow me to take possession of it. I wish to buy my way into the Lord's Alliance, make Luskin a part of the alliance of city-states.
So wait, take possession of
the gold in the Dragon Vault.
Oh, and we'll still be paid out, like.
Yes. It's like, and the money would eventually go back to the city. It's just via me first. The Empire will have, the Alliance will have a great navy if we are allowed to join.
Well,
I do know that Lady Silverhand, she plans to give the money back. So I say, why not just intercede myself before that event happens?
I mean, this decision isn't all mine. I feel like you can understand that.
But of course.
We'll definitely have to talk to Waywalk and I mean, maybe Les Yosef, Waywalk. But I mean, I can see what they say because this isn't just my decision to make.
That is completely fair. Now, let's go get your drow hand.
Oh, okay. I don't know how. Do we fish? How's this?
Oh no!
Do we reel them in? Like, how's that work?
You see him actually walk over to a console on the side of the wall, and he says, "Could you pull up Lumiere's body for a second?"
His name is Lumiere. That's great.
I was actually going to say Lemieux, and it just came out Lumiere. I was like, "Sure, go with it." As you see, like kind of like this grapple and chain hook come down, kind of like grab it underneath like the rib cage, and just kind of whoosh pulls it up. Kind of like leaves like this cloud of like decay and cloudiness of rot outside the window as he hits the button.
Chummy.
The window closes up, or the landscape closes up again. He says, "So what do you think of my little boat?"
This is something. This is.
Well, if you ask nicely, maybe next time I'll give you a ride in the Scarlet Marpanoff.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like,
give me a history check. I'll say history.
My dice.
You get advantage on this as well because
okay. So I'll take it. My dice rolling is questionable. Ooh. 17.
You remember from the House of Inspired Hands, you saw kind of like a little model remake of a boat that was in the shape of a manta ray, and it had the nameplate Scarlet Marpanoff underneath it.
Nice.
Well, now I'm actually intrigued. I would genuinely like that.
All right. Well, after we deal with this whole Dragon Vault business, we will take care of that. As you see him climb back up the ladder, and he offers his hand to help you out of the tube hole, the climbing ladder.
The tube hole climbing ladder?
Yeah, that's the technical name for it. You see him reach over, grabs a purple silk robe, has some like splashes of red on it, and he opens up the door to Waywalk, and Yosef's like, "So, I believe we will give you a hand."
That's great. Did you guys bang?
Yeah, that is quite the round of applause for you guys.
No,
shame.
C'est dégoûtant, ça. Why would you think that?
I hate this.
I know, Malka, you wouldn't do that. But anyway, thank you for this kind of spongy drow hand.
So it's probably beyond spongy at this point. Let's go to the top deck and see how it is.
Okay. Oh, sorry. So I had there.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Yeah.
So as you walk to the top, you notice as soon as Jarlaxle goes by the doorway, his illusion takes over and turns into Zardaz Zord. Mm-hmm. As you see kind of like this mess of bone and sinew and kind of like fish and crabs and whatnot, kind of like in like the remains of this corpse. As you see one of the Scottish sailors come over with kind of like a mini hand axe and just go ka-chunk and chops off kind of like this bony, meaty, watery hand and like tosses it at Amalika.
Oh.
Give me a dexterity check, Amalika.
I just want to duck. All right. I don't want to catch it.
Amalika ducks out of the way. He's like, blap, hits the back of the stern and kind of flops down to
You just gotta pass that to somebody. Don't throw a gross severed hand at someone. I don't want that.
I promise this is my last word on the subject, but see how easy that was?
Yeah. See how easy that was to not chop off my hand?
No, you're right. You banged your way to it instead. And you know what? I respect it.
This is so wrong.
Well, Captains McQuinn, it's been a pleasure. I'll let you get out of the sun. I know it's not your favorite, and you got to work on that sleeping tan of yours.
Like, very well. Well, Amalika, please let me know of your. Actually, no, sorry, he's in Scottish mode now. So he's like, so Amalika, let me know of your decision, and we can get working on it right away.
Amalika just kind of like nods and like gives him a little like wave as they get into the dinghy.
He gives you like a little wave as well. Very, very kind of like mom and dad saying goodbye at kids going to college.
Don't say anything.
Oh, she'll be working on it. I'm in the mix too, if you're interested.
I am not. I can say that much for a fact.
You say that now.
As you sail off on the dinghy, is there anything you want to talk about on the dinghy, or you want to wait for somewhere else? Or
So, McQuinn.
So, Deets.
Oh yeah, McQuinn.
McQuinn, what's your favorite kind of cupcake?
Oh, I kind of like the vanilla ones.
Take note, Carl. Yeah, let's make small talk with McQuinn on the way in.
You see Carl, you hear Carl say, like, I'm actually magically enhanced that I'm whatever cupcake you want it to be when you bite me.
What? Why didn't you lead with this information?
I don't remember that being part of the spell.
To bite you?
You're more powerful than you know.
Wait a minute.
That's just DM flavor.
Yeah, no, I love it.
It's technically part of prestidigitation.
But why would you want that? Because then people would be enticed to bite you.
I come back. I'm pretty easy to bring back.
But doesn't that hurt?
Oh yeah, but I'm also a cupcake.
I have questions.
Cupcake Carl, flying through the air, smelling all great and sweet.
All right, now that we're on the sword. So,
Wait, he didn't offer, or he just told me the deal, right?
Yeah, no, we were not there, and I wasn't. We weren't sneaking around to like find out.
So,
we should have left Carl in there.
Amalika fills them in on the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Your what? He's your what?
No, wait, no, the deal. I said.
Oh,
Kinky.
Sorry, no, you're the deal. Oh, that's that
And
could
then
be not the worst, maybe.
And then Amalika brings Waywocket to the side. Not you, because you can't be trusted with secrets, Joseph.
Get in there, Carl.
No!
Psychically.
Can't I use, like, detect magic to know that he's around?
You can't, you'd know, but it's a big enough range, because I believe it's 30 feet, that you just get the essence that there's invisibility magic around. You wouldn't be able to pinpoint location.
Get out of here, you goblin.
And unfortunately, he is invisible, so you can't actually make a stealth or a perception check to.
You could whisper it to me so that it'd be harder for him to hear.
Well, you want to play that way? I'm gonna message him.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Yeah.
So Amalika sends Waywocket like a little message to basically just give him the lowdown on him turning out to be my uncle.
I like fall to my butt. I hear that information. It knocks me off my feet.
Joseph, you see Waywocket fall to his butt.
Ow!
Not,
I mean, wow!
It's just like, because
Yeah. Sorry.
What's the deal, Waywocket? Is she a queen?
To be determined.
DBD. DOBD.
I don't think so, though.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to see how that paperclip goes over.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got 2 out of 3. Now that we're all together, that's you know.
You hear actually the stone say, "You have all 3 components."
Oh.
Oh my god. I have a purple beholder plush on my person.
Oh, from that very... wow, that's a long time ago. I forgot about that. Wow.
Holy shit. Wait, you said any form of beholder?
That's what she said.
Oh my god. Plushie! He's so sweet!
That was a good buy, it turns out.
Yeah, that was 5 gold well spent. Wow.
A lot cheaper than the regeneration spell you planned on buying for my hand.
You know, we were investigating the low-hanging options.
You know what? It's fine. It's sorted. It's good. I'm not bitter.
Okay. We have all the ingredients. Now we need a bit of a plan. How are we going to free our friends and get out of under the thumb of Manshoon?
You do remember part of the deal was Jarlaxle would owe you a favor.
Yeah.
Well,
So, seems pretty elementary. We set up Jarlaxle to kill Manshoon. One of them kills the other one. Odds are Jarlaxle kills Manshoon, and we make more money, and we give Jarlaxle the Dragon Spear or whatever. Maybe jump in for a little like bonus action at the end of the day. 50-50 Manshoon kills Jarlaxle. We make out with a bit less, but still like bandits, right? I mean, we don't really care about Jarlaxle or Manshoon. Correct?
Where are you having this meeting, by the way?
I feel like we're having a like.
We're back on the dock, I guess.
Yeah, we're on the dock.
We wouldn't have it in front of that.
Yeah. So I guess like I imagine we're kind of like huddled.
Yeah. Okay.
Assuming that we're kind of like.
That's all I wanted to know.
But like kind of also hopefully like in a like it's hot, like
a talking whisper.
A talking whisper.
I mean, we're win-win. Little bit of bloodshed. Everyone goes home happy, except for those who died.
I mean, given what we now know, Jarlaxle might be more willing to help us.
What do we know? I mean, I don't know because I was rudely not invited to participate in your conversation.
Well, somebody
even
spent
though I
a
risked
whole day
life and limb,
rudely telling me how he didn't like me, and then saying that he
risk.
wanted to cut off my hand. So
I didn't want to cut off your hand. I just thought it was a means to an end.
Just like
Listen,
a little bit.
We didn't
you
have to
guys,
go on a whole
one at a time.
journey.
One at a time. All right. Look, it's been a very weird 48 hours.
Really weird morning.
Almost 72 now.
Yeah, it's been a really weird 60 hours. Amalka, we're very sorry. We thought it would just be an easy way to get around without having to go to the Brigandine. But now, I'm thinking that they are maybe the best allies we have that's on the ground here. With one major exception who we haven't really talked to in a long time. Who is, of course, but the moneylender.
Who?
The fatso who gave us the movie tickets.
Theater tickets. You got wasted in his theater box.
He gave us tickets. I thought that was someone else.
So Mert was the guy we met with at the theater in his private box.
He asked you to spy on the Brigandine for him.
He said, the Zentarim specifically, and I was like, we're also working with the Brigandine. He's like, that's even better.
Yeah.
So they were very into our multi-alliance business. We have not really told them anything since that first meeting.
It's true.
But I guess this would be the time.
You also kind of think that those broadsheet stories probably help out your case a whole lot.
With the Zents?
No, with the Harpers.
The Harpers. That they help our case. Yes.
Because you're really allied with them now.
Right. It looks like that we're like super in on it. I have to go back many months. Well, actually, let's take a quick look at my notes. Going all the way back to section 5? No. All right. Well, we do have some information that they almost certainly are interested in, which is that Manshoon is alive and in charge of the Zentarim. So why don't we give them that message, see what they come back with, because maybe they can also help us get out of this mess we're in.
All right, let's do it.
Makes sense.
I will pull out. I still have 4 scrolls of sending, so I'll pull out another one.
Just give me a basic intelligence check.
Ruh-roh.
Basic.
DC 10.
Oh my god. Yes. It's a 17.
So 25 words to message Mert.
Mert. Big nose. Manshoon is alive. and in charge of the Zentarine. Also, heads up, we are in a bit of trouble. Yours, Waywalker Sprocket. That's 25.
Perfect. You hear a response. Not funny about Manshoon. Meet me at my villa right away. And that is where we're going to leave it at for this week.
Yay.